Hi, Alex Joyner here, pastor at Charlottesville First United Methodist Church, and this is the Midweek Update for Wednesday, June the 14th, 2023. I'm here at the Brooks Family YMCA in McIntyre Park, and summer is definitely underway. There is, you may hear voices over here. There's a kickball game going on over here. People in bathing suits are headed into the pool. And this place has got a very interesting summer program. They're in an effort to try to connect to youth, to give them constructive opportunities through the summer. The YMCA has started a Sponsor a Teen campaign. And they are offering free membership for the summer for any teen in Charlottesville and Albemarle. So if you would like to support that, we'll be telling you a little bit more about that in just a minute, and I'm going to go in and talk to them because we, on behalf of Charlottesville First, are presenting a check for $1,000, which will sponsor 10 teens through the summer through some great youth programming that's going on here. So I talked to Jessica and Bonita, and you'll get a chance to hear some of that in just a minute. Hope you do get a chance to read the rest of the announcements. We've got a big Sunday coming up again. I know I say that every week, but it's not only Father's Day this week, but it's also new members joining, and we've got a commissioning of our Appalachian Service Project team that is getting ready to go to Huntington, West Virginia. So you don't want to miss that. Tomorrow, or actually today, as you're seeing this, Suzanne and I are getting on a train to go to Roanoke because the Virginia Annual Conference is taking place. So Methodists from around the state of Virginia are coming. We will be adopting a budget for the new year. We will be renewing connections, talking about where we're going in this new era and new chapter in the life of the denomination. So I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to seeing old friends. So that's going on from Wednesday until Saturday of this week. And I also wanted to let you know that the Hymns and Pints event, which we do with Wesley Memorial United Methodist, has been rescheduled. Smoke kept us from doing it last week. We thought it might be unhealthy to sing, especially to sing as loud as we do when we get together. So Random Row has offered us a new date, and next Thursday, the 22nd of June at 7 p.m. at Random Row, we're going to gather again for a hymn sing. I hope you'll come out and be part of it. Many things going on, but for now, let me take you inside and meet Jessica and Bonita.
Yeah, so I'm Jessica Maslaney. I'm the CEO here at the YMCA. A lot of my job is to form community partnerships and fundraise and resources to make sure that we can do all the great work that we're doing here in the community.
And my name is Bonita Patton. I am the Vice President of Youth Development, and I oversee all of our programs pertaining to youth from the ages of 0 to 18. Yeah. So pre-COVID, we were talking about, because we were talking about some other community partners that during the summertime, teens do not have anything like positive, safe place to go. We were going to form a group as a safe place for them to come, and it was going to be the Y. But then COVID happened, so it kind of fizzled out. And then we were at another conference, and they were talking about how they opened the doors to all of their teens, and that was like, a good way to get the teens into the building, because as you all know, a lot of things happen in the community during the summertime. As teens are out, they're either at home on video games or just doing God knows what. So the Y is here to have a safe place for them to come, which they're doing now, and get to meet and socialize, have fun with their friends. We got a lot of events packed, scheduled for them for the summer too as well.
And I would add, one of our goals too was to remove as many barriers as possible. So if we can remove the barrier of cost and get kids who really needed to come into the Y, that was our goal. We've been creative with kind of community partners around transportation. We're on a bus line, so that helps get people here. We've gotten creative with some of our partners that have buses that can help bus kids to the Y. So we've really tried to thoughtfully think through, like, what are the barriers that would prevent kids from coming here? Let's get them here, and then once they're here, let's try to engage them in positive activities and really connect them with community, so they can come as much as they want.
Yes.
And we've seen them, like I said, they come in packs, and we've seen them. I mean, sometimes they'll spend hours here, so it's way more than just the physical component. In terms of the exercise equipment and the pool and everything, we'll certainly see them in those spaces. But a lot of times it's just like hanging out in the common areas and just socializing and going to the Kindness Cafe, and so just again a safe space for teens.
So we have like basketball tournaments that's going to be held every week. We have volleyball tournaments, dodgeball tournaments. We have esports. We have pool parties on the weekends. That's scheduled twice this month. We have some paint and chat, they call it, where they can draw and just have conversation with their friends. So, and then we have movie night, and then we also have like a week-long just showcasing all of our programs that we offer throughout the school year, such as our Leaders Club, our Youth in Government, our Achievers Program. So we are going to do a lot of trying to recruit during this time too as well for the school year.
And we're trying to recruit them as mentors and friendly faces, and also camp counselors and lifeguards. So there's also opportunities to help them get plugged into employment if they would like that.
Too. Well, we all know the gun violence that's going on around here, and then just not having a place for the kids to go. When I first got here, I was wondering what are teens to do during the summertime? There's nothing for teens to do. So we talked about, like I said, we had talked about this a while ago, a couple of years ago, just to figure out the Y is here, we can utilize it, let's utilize it. So, this came into fruition and stuff. So,
I think you also look at the violence you talked about, but then you also look at the average time teens are on screens. And just engaged in kind of unproductive activities. So really we wanted to kind of get them here and then help get them plugged into more productive activities.
For me, it's my passion. I love being able to help and serve the community and also serve our members. I love young people, and I feel like, as they are growing up, having positive role models, that's something that I'm able to do, provide them something positive to do. And I just love being able to come to my job and act like a kid sometimes, to be honest with you. Where can you go, have fun with the kids, not worry about work, but just, so it's not really a job for me. It's like, this is something that I love doing, I've been doing it for now, December will be 15 years, working with young people. And so it's more of just a passion for me.
Well, and so Bonita and I are what's called lifers in the Y movement. So I just celebrated my 20th year here. I started as an intern. And so one of the reasons I love the Y is just the heritage that we have. We were founded in 1856 in London, England, as basically a Bible study to get men at the time off the streets and positive activities. So very similar to what we're doing with this teen program now. But then I love the core values. We stand for caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility. I love that we strengthen foundations of community through the different program areas that we have. And what keeps me here is the relationships we build with people along the way. So being able to engage with the teens and donors and community stakeholders and politicians and church leaders. I mean, it's just a very unique job that gets us really plugged into the community that we serve. Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you so much for your generosity in the donation. We want you to come visit us. We love to host people at Kindness Cafe, and we'll gladly buy you coffee and just talk about what we do, and if there's ways to plug in. We do a lot of sports programs, so if there's ever anyone who wants to volunteer as a sports coach, we have opportunities there. As Bonita mentioned, there's lots of opportunities this summer with our teen events that people can volunteer with. So whether you join as a member or you join as a program participant or you join as a volunteer, there's a lot of different ways to kind of get plugged into the Y.
I concur with that.
Well, on behalf of the church, thank you for all you're doing too, and
thank you
we're
all.
really happy to be able to partner in this way, and looking forward to a great summer.
Well, good. Well, please come visit us and see the teens in action. As she said, the building comes alive.